She handed me an ultimatum at exactly 8:47 p.m. Either issue a public apology for embarrassing her, or the wedding was off. Her voice didn't tremble. It wasn't uncertain or emotional. It was deliberate, polished, the kind of tone someone uses when they're sure you're already theirs to command. I remember her expression perfectly. That small, smug curl of her lips. Half pity, half power. "You're lucky I even said yes," she whispered, her fingers tightening around my wrist. Lucky. That word lingered like fire long after she stormed out and slammed the door. We'd met 4 years earlier at a charity gala. She was volunteering. I was donating. I mistook her laughter for sincerity. It wasn't. It was rehearsed, a tool she used to measure attention. And I gave her mine. Every smile she threw my way felt genuine back then, as if she saw something decent in me. But she didn't. She saw opportunity, control, a man she could shape and showcase. The first warning was almost invisible, a late-night study session with her ex, who she swore was just a friend. I let it slide, because love excuses things reason never would. Then came her bachelorette party. Her best friend live-streamed parts of it. I watched from a burner account, silent, as they drank and laughed, until she joked, "Should I dump my insecure fiancé?" Her friends cheered, voted, "Tease her like it was a game." I sat there cold, as my fiancé reduced me to a punchline. My mother called her afterward, said no man deserved that kind of humiliation. My fiancé laughed and told her friends, "Guess his mom raised a jealous boy." That night, her mother texted me, "Learn your place, dear. Maybe your parents should have taught you better." I didn't reply, didn't even tell my mom. I just smiled at the screen, because by then, I'd already started planning. The next morning, she demanded her ex attend our wedding. "He's important to me," she said. I refused. She called me controlling. And then she gave me her ultimatum: apologize publicly or lose her. I told her I needed time to think. What I really needed was time to execute. That night, while she stayed at her mother's house, I powered up her old laptop. Same password as her phone, her ex's name. Predictable. I wasn't searching for proof of cheating. I wanted something deeper. And I found it, a folder titled Invites. Inside, screenshots, messages, plans. She'd been coordinating a little surprise with her friends, a wedding speech roast. Except her version of a roast was her ex standing up in front of everyone, telling the story of how she almost married a control freak. They'd been laughing about it for weeks. Her bridesmaids, her ex. The wedding wasn't a celebration. It was an ambush. So I decided to let her have her stage. I just rewrote the script. 3 days before the wedding, I met my lawyer, transferred the venue deposit to my personal account, called the caterer and canceled. All contracts were in my name. Her mother had been proud of letting me handle the boring paperwork. That pride cost her daughter everything. The day before the ceremony, I emptied our shared apartment. No chaos, no argument, just quiet precision. And at 3 p.m., the exact time the ceremony was supposed to begin, my scheduled post went live. Sometimes love isn't blind. It's a test. How long you'll let someone make a fool of you. Wedding's off. I wish her and her guests the best. Attached, screenshots, group chats, her mother's text. Receipts neatly compiled. Within an hour, her comment section turned into a graveyard. Sponsors vanished. Friends unfollowed. Her image, the one she built so carefully online, collapsed. When she finally found me, makeup streaked down her face. Her hands trembling, she didn't scream. She whispered, "You ruined me." I looked at her, calm, steady. "No," I said, "you ruined us." I just turned on the lights. The aftermath was quiet. Her mother tried calling mine. She didn't answer. The venue refunded my money. Life moved on. Weeks later, she posted an apology video. Some rehearsed speech about growth and accountability. The comments didn't forgive. Screenshots don't forget. I didn't respond. Didn't mock her. Didn't celebrate. Revenge doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. And the silence afterward is louder than any victory speech. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd just apologized, if I'd surrendered mistaken submission for love. But then I remember the look in her eyes, that flicker of fear when she realized the leash wasn't in her hand anymore. That's when I stopped being the man her family laughed at and became the one they'd never forget.